This is part 5.9 of the Killer Food Plot series. Today we're talking about the Killer Food Plot Deepwoods blend. This is an awesome blend, very versatile. One of the blends that often people say, hey, we don't have the exact equipment, we don't have the exact conditions, we don't have maybe a perfect scenario. The Deepwoods fits that. Low light, not ideal sun conditions. Deepwoods fits those conditions. The Killer Food Plot Deepwoods consists of the KFP winter wheat, winter rye, KFP radishes, rape, and the new crimson white clover, which produces 20 to 25% more tonnage than the previous crimson clover. This particular blend can be used in low light conditions, poor quality soils, near wet areas, extremely dry areas, or somewhere in the middle. It can go from sand to clay to a wet scenario without skipping a beat. One of the big things on most of your food plots is they require a high amount of sunlight. The Killer Food Plot Deepwoods can grow from full sun down to as little as 2 hours of sun. So those edges around your plots where your food plots fade away, no longer is that the case with the Killer Food Plot Deepwoods. Our Killer Food Plots Deepwoods is our #1 selling seed blend. Why? Because it has the greatest versatility. It can be grown from the far north to the south, east, and even out west in high altitude conditions. But even more so, it can be grown in a deep woods condition as little as 2 hours of sunlight, all the way into a wide open situation in a field with full sun. That provides the ability for the average new food plotter to be able to plant that in a situation that's less than ideal to a very experienced food plotter who has established food plot situations or seed beds with great success. The Deepwoods will help you to produce the forage you need in the areas that you want to draw, or where your deer are traveling currently, or where you want to draw those deer into. The Killer Food Plot Deepwoods is a very versatile annual seed blend that can be planted in early spring as well as early fall. It produces highly available carbohydrates in the KFP radishes and the KFP rape, along with cereal grains which stimulate the digestive system within your deer, very important in the early spring months to stimulate and re-energize that digestive system, preparing for the available food that Mother Nature will soon be producing, as well as providing a protein booster shot from the crimson white clover. So how do you plant the Killer Food Plot Deepwoods? Well, the one thing about the Deepwoods is it is very simple to plant. It can be as simple as broadcasting it over existing vegetation if, for instance, you're planting in a scenario where you don't have any available tools or heavy equipment to be able to turn the ground. The Deepwoods can also be seeded by prepping and preparing that seed bed, working in your soil correction. You want to harrow drag or smooth out, firming the seed bed, then apply the Deepwood seed, coming back over it to roll it or cultipack it to get the good seed soil contact. If you're not able to roll or don't have a roller or a cultipacker, at that point leaving it in the worked up soil will allow Mother Nature to set the seed when the rains come.